It is time for our main event arrivals. To welcome our first fighter, we go to Matt Perino.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final bout on the main card of UFC Fight Pass. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, make some noise for Hector Sosa.
Hector Sosa makes the walk for his main event assignment against Omar Trinidad, the Argentine. A decorated champion, comes in rated number 2. This is a very high stakes fight. And for Hector Sosa, he wants to steal the shine pearl of one Omar Trinidad.
Absolutely, he's never been knocked out in his career. He takes a lot of confidence, draws a lot of confidence from that. And this young man has been consistently fighting 3 to 4 times a year, so you know he's coming in here prepared, champion worthy, champion in his own right, and looking to steal the show tonight, TJ.
And he's going to have to come into hostile territory as he takes on a very familiar face to many. He is the king of LA, Omar Trinidad, and the king is about to make his walk.
And his opponent, Omar Trinidad.
While many people are familiar with King Callum Walsh on these shows, allow me to tell you all about Omar Trinidad, who is firmly the king of LA. We have a lot of great fighters here under this 360 Promotions banner, but if you want to talk about highlights, you want to talk about knockouts, look no further than the WBC Continental Americas champion, the king of LA, Omar Trinidad.
Omar Trinidad, the king of LA, as you said. He doesn't just talk. This man is committed. He's dedicated and takes pride in doing what he says he does. He will. When I asked him, you know, what do you want and hope to get out of boxing? He said, I want to leave a legacy. I want to look back and say I did everything that I told the world that I was going to do, and I'm here to change boxing.
He's been quite a star rising up through the ranks. He's done nothing but shine, undefeated at 16-0 with 1 draw, 13 knockouts, and he hopes to pick up another convincing knockout here tonight in our main event. Omar Trinidad ready to defend his WBC Continental Americas title here at Hollywood Fight Nights. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape for our main event of the evening. We are scheduled 12 rounds of boxing as Omar Trinidad defends against the Argentine Hector Sosa. Sosa 1 year older. It is Trinidad that stands 3 inches taller, and the king of LA will have a significant reach advantage. For our official introductions of this, our main event, we go to Matthew Perino.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sponsored by Torque Law, your personal injury lawyer, Hustler, Hollywood.com, and Howler Head Whiskey. Welcome to our jungle. This bout is promoted by 360 Promotions in association with Samson Boxing. Sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission with Chairman Peter Villegas and Chief Executive Officer Andy Foster. Our 3 judges at ringside, Zachary Young, Rudy Berrigan, and Fernando Villarreal. And when the action begins, our referee in charge is Thomas Taylor. And now, live on UFC Fight Pass from the Commerce Casino and Hotel here in Los Angeles, California. The action starts now. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Continental Americas Featherweight Championship. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, holding a professional record, 17 wins, 2 losses, 9 of his wins coming by way of knockout. 75 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds on the nose. Tonight in the white and blue, he hails from Buenos Aires, Argentina, the challenger, Hector La Maquinita Sosa. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, holding an undefeated professional record, 16 wins, no losses, 1 draw. 13 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Standing 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 125.8 pounds. Tonight in the red and silver, he hails from Boyle Heights, California. He is the King of LA. Welcome to the Trinidad Show, the reigning, defending WBC Continental America's featherweight champion, Omar Trinidad.
Right here, gentlemen. Okay, cornerman. Everything in the letters right here, white on up, is good. We got the emblem here. From here up is all good. You got my instructions in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Touch them up, gentlemen. Back to your corner.
They were going to touch him up whether they liked it or not.
Both of these fighters are ready to go. I am excited for this one.
TJ DeSantis, Pearl Gonzalez, Doug Fisher here as well. Doug, I want to bring you in real quick. Outline the stakes for this fight. This winner could potentially be fighting for a world championship.
Oh, absolutely. So the winner of this fight will earn a #2 ranking with the International Boxing Federation, one of the 4 majoring sanctioning bodies in boxing, and being the holder of the WBC Continental Americas title, Omar Trinidad's already in the WBC rankings. So to be ranked in 2 of the major sanctioning organizations, it's a big deal. People start to take notice of you. And if Trinidad can get a win against a fighter as experienced and as proven as Sosa, I think a lot of American fans and a lot of boxing media and pundits, they're going to start to notice him as like a featherweight up-and-comer.
He has shined here on this stage many a times. Omar Trinidad in the red with white flames, taking on the tough Argentine Hector Sosa in the white trimmed with blue. Again, TJ DeSantis, Pearl Gonzalez, Dougie Fisher here tonight inside the Commerce Casino. It is the site of Hollywood Fight Nights. This our main event, scheduled for 12 rounds.
Sosa coming in and landing some nice jabs. And this is his game. He likes a lot of volume. He likes a lot of movement.
Takes a couple shots there, does Sosa, and he just shrugs it off. Telling Trinidad, you don't have the power to hurt me.
The King of LA, I love his outfit. He looks smooth.
See his devil horns on his robe?
Yes.
I think I might go as Omar Trinidad for Halloween.
I love that. The smooth in the velvet. Suede. Nice jab. Sosa's landed that jab a couple times already. And this is the fight that the matchmaker expected. He expected a tough, gritty, competitive fight in this main event. And he talked about the volume and the pace of Sosa and the willingness to get in there and trade.
And Doug, you followed Omar Trinidad for quite a long time. I mean, this was a guy who was like an undercard fighter in club shows, and he's risen to this, prominent role here at 360.
Yeah, when I first saw him on a 360 card, he hadn't been signed to 360 Promotions. He was just a local kid with a small but dedicated following at the 4-round level. And to his credit, he's an overachiever.
Ooh!
It's a right hand there by Sosa.
Keeping his composure, but somebody who's worked on his craft and has just gotten steadily better at the 4-round, 6-round, 8-round, and now 10-round level. But he has his work cut out for him tonight against a world-class opponent.
Yes, and Trinidad, he talks a lot about how hard he's worked throughout his career. He started boxing at 8 years old, took some time off, moved to Mexico, came back to the sport a little bit later, and it's been all gas and no breaks for Trinidad since coming back to the sport. This is a family affair. The whole family has sacrificed and did what they can to make Omar and help his career, and that is what he's here to do. He is here to change his family's life, to take them out of the neighborhood, which is where he's from, that rough life, and get them a better home, in a better neighborhood, and a better life.
Yeah, and you know, he puts the city on his back. That King of LA moniker, that's not just for show. I mean, I would say 9 out of 10, probably 9.5, or maybe just 10 out of 10 people in this building tonight are cheering for Omar Trinidad.
Absolutely, and I asked him, you know, what is your message? And he said, follow your dreams, work hard, because hard work always pays off. And he's showing that. He's showcasing that tonight. He is being what he's saying. You know, he's walking the walk and talking the talk.
He's got a tough Argentine in front of him. Round number 2 underway. Again, TJ DeSantis, Pro Gonzalez. Doug Fisher live tonight here at Commerce Casino. This is our main event of Hollywood Fight Nights.
Sosa fishing for that overhand right. Is it me or is he smiling?
He is smiling. Ear to ear. He's very confident. Not intimidated at all.
No, I saw that in the intro. And he's finding that right hand.
He's traveled before. He's a globetrotter.
Yes, I saw.
Yeah, one of the biggest wins of his career was against a fighter named Jazza Dickens. And that was in Saudi Arabia. Dickens is a former world title challenger and a perennial contender, European level.
I saw he just fought in Abu Dhabi back in June. I mean, you're right. He is a world traveler. This is what he does.
Right now, he finds himself in the King of LA's backyard.
He seems to be having a blast.
I'm having a blast too.
Me too. Me 3.
Did you speak for Doug there, or you have multiple personalities?
She can speak for me.
Okay. Good answer, Doug. Exchanging jabs here, the 2 men. Halfway point here. Oh, hard left hand.
That lifted Trinidad off his feet. And he shook it off. He said there wasn't nothing to worry about.
Omar will have to be very careful. He's swinging that wide with his left.
Oh my goodness! The King of LA puts down the Argentine.
Wow.
Maybe overconfident was Sosa, but he found himself on the floor, now taking a standing in.
This is Trinidad's style of fight. He is calculated, he's aggressive, and he will take a shot to land his shot because he knows if he touches you, he can put you out.
Well, if Sosa was overlooking the power of Trinidad, I promise you he won't do it any further.
Sosa didn't seem hurt at all, though.
No, he shook it off immediately and said it wasn't a knockdown.
Yeah, he was telling Thomas Taylor that it was a slip.
Oh. I'll say this, he's not smiling at this moment. Oh!
And a moment ago, before that knockdown, he did hurt Trinidad.
My goodness.
He's still got power, and there's that smile.
What a fun fight.
Final 10 seconds of the second round.
I like those feints that Omar's starting to throw.
Oh my goodness. What a round. This one living up to its main event billing. And there's Omar's mother supporting her son. High fives all around. We mentioned that knockdown. It was ruled a knockdown. Doug, did you think it was a knockdown?
You know, I couldn't see from my vantage point. I'm curious to see the replay, though.
Let's take a look at it. Pro Gonzalez, walk us through.
Let's see. I thought it was a knockdown, but let's take a look because we're just a little bit in slow motion.
We're looking at it frame by frame.
That was super
I'll say
slow
this.
motion.
I will say this. Hector Sosa went back to his corner, yelling and screaming, "Let's go!" He is having a ball.
Here
Let's
it is.
take a look. Okay, so here comes just. Okay. They're trading here. And they equally had good shots of their own, and then here it comes when. Okay.
Well,
just
to be continued. Live action underway here in this third round. Again, our main event, Omar Trinidad in the red with white flames, taking on the Argentine and Hector Sosa. TJ DeSantis, Pro Gonzalez, Doug Fisher live tonight inside Commerce Casino. This is our main event of Hollywood Fight Nights.
I really liked the way that Omar started to add feints in at the end of that round. I think that's going to play.
Right hand by Sosa.
Huge dividends in this fight if he can start adding those feints. and getting Hector guessing and jumping and reacting. Oh.
Lancing right hand. Trinidad says there's nothing on it.
The best part about this fight is both of these gentlemen wholeheartedly believe they're going to knock each other out. And that's what makes this so exciting.
And I believe both of them possess the power to do just that.
I couldn't agree more with you, TJ. Yeah, I really like those feints from Trinidad. I do think that'll change it up and disrupt a little bit of the aggressive. Oh, goodness.
Stop.
These two are just running into each other with all the power they have.
I'm like holding on to my seat here.
Halfway point here of the third round. Again, scheduled for 12. Straight jab gets through by Sosa. Trinidad follows in kind. Commerce Casino coming alive for the King of LA, who eats another jab from the Argentine.
Yeah, Hector's got a nice jab.
It's well timed.
It's well timed and perfectly placed right down the middle.
Big right hand.
The right hand's a little big, and Omar sees that a majority of this time he's catching the right hand coming through.
Combination by Trinidad.
Ooh. But that jab is really hard to read.
It's got to be hard to look across at your opponent when you land like that and then he just smiles back at you.
Oh my God, he's smiling the entire time, except for when I believe he got dropped. Ooh.
Ooh, hard combination by Trinidad.
So nice.
Sosa coming back with a jab and a right hand to the body that was blocked.
Oh,
Clubbing forearm shot almost there.
oh
There's a cut.
Left eye.
Which one? Who's cut?
Sosa's cut. It's on the scalp, though. Right side of the scalp.
I thought it was the scalp. I thought I heard the referee say.
Talk about an accidental headbutt on the top of the head of blue.
Accidental headbutt, it sounds like.
Time.
Boy,
This is so much fun.
phenomenal night of boxing, as it always is when Hollywood Fight Nights is live on UFC Fight Pass. You are witnessing a gem of a fight in our main event. Omar Trinidad defending his WBC Continental Americas title, taking on Hector Sosa.
That cut on top of the head.
Take a look at some of the action here. Pearl, walk us through.
Let's take a look here. Is this where the headbutt happened? Oh, that overhand right. It's so big and powerful. And
I don't think we're gonna have an issue.
Trinidad sees it. Look, that kind of got the back.
Boy.
Oh. See, that was the headbutt?
Yeah, that was the headbutt, clash of heads.
Okay, I see it now. And that's because he's loading. His jab, Hector's jab is so clean. It's so hard to read. It's so quick, but that overhand right is a little big, and he's kind of showing that right before he throws that. It's telegraphed. And Omar is on top of that, which is great because that's a big shot coming from Hector.
Round 4 underway. Volume there from Trinidad to start the round.
Yeah, I think that really helped him. I like when he does that. He pops those shots and puts them together, and then he'll come through with a hard shot like that. Nice ones and twos coming from the champ.
Straight jab with power on it, though, from Sosa return.
Nice movement. Oh! Ooh.
In the corner here is Trinidad, egging Sosa on.
And he's okay with this. Gosh, you gotta love this. These are the fights you live for.
These are the kind of fights that make MMA fans boxing fans.
Oh, goodness.
And if you don't like this, you're not a combat sports fan.
You've got to be here to feel this energy. It's absolutely incredible.
A high-stakes affair unfolding inside the final 2 minutes of this 4th round. Loading up on that right hand is Trinidad.
You can see that Omar is starting to open up and get in his groove and feel himself in this fight, in this round here.
Trinidad eats a left hand, says nothing's on it. Boy. Obviously, the Commerce Casino, a very pro-Trinidad crowd, but you can kind of feel the energy here. Everyone kind of holding their breath a little bit. Both of these gentlemen with immense power and trying to unload it right now.
Oh my gosh, they are fighting with so much passion right now. There's so much intentions behind their strikes. And you just feel it between these two, the battle of these two wills. Neither one of these athletes willing to give any inch. Oh, goodness.
Back into the corner again is Trinidad. Fights his way out.
And you can see both of these fighters are just, they're enjoying themselves. This is what I live for, are these kind of fights. These are the fights that when I'm done and it's all said and done and I'm done fighting, I will look back and I will reminisce and I will remember and I will be proud of. Win, lose, draw are these moments where you're just enjoying the war, the art of war. And that's what we're witnessing right now is two artists displaying their art. Let's see if one of them can leave it on the canvas.
Well said, Pro Gonzalez. What a fight this is shaping up to be. 4 rounds in. Doug Fisher, I'd love to know where your head's at on the scores.
Just a 1-point fight. I have Omar Trinidad up 38-37. If not for that knockdown, I'd have it 2 rounds apiece. It's a tit-for-tat fight. I gave round 3 to Omar Trinidad. He evaded the right hand and landed his power. But I thought in round 4, I thought Sosa found the home for that right hand. Still very close, hotly contested rounds.
All right, we're going to take a look back at that knockdown and see if we can get a definitive answer one way or the other.
All right. It was in motion. Yes.
Yeah, he did.
That was certainly
Without
a knockdown.
question.
It was a short left.
Motion.
Short left hand.
It was while Sosa was throwing. Look.
Yep. This is why you don't take the word of a fighter who just got dropped, whether or not they were dropped.
That's why they do that.
Right.
That's why they're shaking their head no.
Yep.
You know that means yes.
Exactly.
In his defense, he didn't see it.
All right, round number 5 underway. Again, our main event, WBC Continental Americas title on the line as the King of LA, Omar Trinidad, defends against Hector Sosa.
I like this gauging. I really like this movement from Trinidad. I really do think it forces Hector to think and second guess and try to solve this puzzle. That's the mind of a champion.
Applying that jab and then coming forward with the combination is Trinidad.
Constantly readjusting. Constantly.
Dancing right hand for
right
Sosa.
on me.
It's a hazard of the job. Utilizing that left hand to find the range is Trinidad.
He's probing right now. And you know he's waiting for a power shot. I mean, both of these gentlemen are, but you can see Trinidad really calculating right now.
All right, stop. No punch. Let him go.
Inside the corner, Trinidad talking to Sosa as the referee separates them. Combination there by Trinidad.
Nice jab from Sosa. I love those pop shots.
Sosa trying to put it on Trinidad in the corner.
Let him go. Stop.
Referee separates them.
That punch, it won't land in the legal zone, so just watch it. All right, go.
Goes to the body with the left hand is Trinidad. Trinidad exchanging here down the stretch, round number 5. inside the final 20 seconds now.
Nice ones and twos coming from the champ.
Omar, let him go. Let him go. Stop, stop. No punch. Listen for that bell, gentlemen. Time!
5 rounds down in our main event. Take a look at some of the action. No highlights. No highlights, Pearl Gonzalez. We'll stay in the corner.
Fight, I am still on the edge of my seat here. I mean, these two are having so much. I'm having so much fun.
Me too.
Jeez.
Hollywood Fight Night's headed into the 6th round of our main event.
I really like when the champion, he throws his pop shots and he adds his feints, because that to me feels more like Omar Trinidad. He's comfortable in there, and the shot for shot, I feel like that might be more of a Hector Sosa fight. He might be playing Sosa's game, which is fun. It's a very fun game either way, but I really do like the movement and just the movement from Trinidad. He's got such beautiful, short, nice, light work shots that can set up those big, powerful strikes that he throws.
Omar, number 6.
Here we go, headed into the 6th round. Again, our main event. King of LA, Omar Trinidad, defending his WBC Continental Americas title against the Argentine Hector Sosa. TJ DeSantis, Pearl Gonzalez, Doug Fisher, live tonight inside the Commerce Casino. It is Hollywood Fight Nights, live on UFC Fight Pass. Covering up is Sosa, allowing Trinidad to try to get some offense going, potentially looking to counter.
I think it is really cool that Hector is smiling throughout this entire fight.
I think it's terrifying.
Sosa on the crawl here.
Nice left hand by Trinidad. We've seen that Trinidad content to back up, but he still has power when he's backing up.
Yes, he does. He can fight forward, he can fight backward. He talked about that. He can fight anywhere, and he has proven it. Oh.
Sosa comfortable now.
Yes, this is the kind of fight Sosa wants. He wants the rock'em sock'em, shot for shot fight. Oh, wow, rain.
It's not rain, bro.
But he wants this rock'em sock'em style fight, the slobber knocker, and Trinidad does his best work when he just pity patters, lands his shot. He's so hard to read. But I mean, he still looks absolutely incredible tonight.
Down to the final minute here in round number 6. Nice left hand, finds a home for Trinidad.
Sosa's done a great job of claiming the ring, claiming the space and the real estate inside the ring tonight.
Stop, 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 stop. No punch.
And like you said, you know, the champion is drawing him. He's also allowing for this as well, but it does look very clean on, and then just a nice added tool in Sosa's box to kind of claim the real estate tonight.
Final 10 seconds of the round. Halfway through this fight, our main event living up to the hype. Omar Trinidad defending against the Argentine Hector Sosa. Doug Fisher, where we at?
I still have it a one-point fight. Omar Trinidad up 57-56. They're just trading rounds. The 4th went to Sosa. The 5th went to Omar Trinidad, mainly on the strength of his jab. The 6th round went to Sosa, and I think Pearl, she explained it. I mean, he's the ring general in there. He's the one pressing the action.
Thank you.
He's landing his power shots. So is Trinidad, by the way. Trinidad does box and punch very well off the back foot while he's up against the ropes or in a corner. I just thought that Sosa got a little bit more done in round 6 than Trinidad.
Rudy.
Pearl, where do you think the momentum lies in this fight right now?
It's a really tough one because this is what I think makes this fight so beautiful and so exciting, is that both of these gentlemen believe wholeheartedly that they can put each other out with one shot. And so they both, it's a battle of the wills right now, and I don't see either one of them backing down.
Round 7 underway. The champion Omar Trinidad in the red with white. The challenger Argentine Hector Sosa in the white.
This is the movement that I love to see from the champ. It's so hard to read what he's going to do when he moves like this and he throws these short shots.
Trinidad getting aggressive here to start the 7th round. Oh my goodness!
Big left hand from the challenger. Oh, it's raining again.
Action right in front of us.
Stop.
Tied up here in the clinch. Referee going to separate them.
What a treat we got. It's not even Halloween.
Both fighters have some tricks as well. Nice left hand by Trinidad.
Yes, beautiful work done by the champ there.
Glancing left hand by the challenger.
Oh.
Loading up on the right. Ooh, a lot of volume here in the corner, and then Sosa lets Trinidad out.
Sosa likes to throw when Trinidad throws, and he tends to land, especially when it's the jab. They're both going for the jab. Sosa's jab's just a little bit quicker and a little bit sharper.
Almost waiting for Sosa to point down to the center of the mat like Max Holloway and say, let's just go.
Oh, man. That's a tough night for straight.
1 minute remains here in round number 7.
See the back here. Nice movement from both athletes here. See the jab, and the jab goes. That is the one thing that Sosa does, is he throws with so much power, he gets big and wide. And I think Trinidad could really lull him into that, really pull that out of him and get him to overcommit to some of his shots and catch him like he did earlier in the fight.
Okay, stop.
But it's easy for me to say that. I'm here watching.
Hey, all right.
Sosa held on to that side headlock for a little bit too long, maybe. Referee warning him. Closing seconds here of the 7th.
Nice jab. What a fight.
7 down in the books here in our main event. Doug Fisher, you had it just 1 round ahead for Omar Trinidad. How are we looking after 7?
Now I have him 2 points ahead, 67-65. Another very close round.
Doc.
He just edged Sosa out there. You know, he's looking to set traps, but I like his jab. I like his counter punching. But I mean, listen, if somebody scored that round even for Sosa, I wouldn't argue with him that much. Sosa is the aggressor. He is the guy coming forward. Sosa's trying to force a knockdown where it seems like Trinidad's trying to lay a trap and land that big punch. I do think sometimes Sosa gets a little bit wild, as Pearl has pointed out, a little bit wide with his punches in search of that knockout, trying to force it maybe a little bit too much.
Just getting a little bit grimy here as the headlock was put on by Sosa. He held it for a little while. Gamesmanship, if you will.
I haven't seen a world-class fighter from Argentina that wasn't rugged and a little bit rough in there.
I mean, that is what's making this fight so exciting, is the passion that both of these athletes have right now. And it was just a little bit of passion. Just needed to hold them. You wanted to hug them a little bit longer.
It wasn't egregious.
straight shots from the champion.
Ooh, loading up here is
right
Trinidad.
hand.
Sosa
Answer.
answering in kind.
Oh,
Beautiful right hand by Omar. Talked about Sosa smiling throughout. Trinidad trying to punch that smile off his face.
I don't know how I would feel if my opponent's smiling the whole time. I mean, I've had opponents laugh.
Right.
We've laughed.
Sure.
I don't think I laughed back, but you know. Oh. Looks like that cut's finally opened up. Nice jab from the champion. Nice work.
That cut on the right side of the head of Sosa opened up from an accidental headbutt.
Oh, great movement. Woo. The swag.
Sosa might be feeling the pace of this fight. Looks like he's slowed down just a little
Stop,
bit.
stop, no punch. Let's straight back. Go.
There is that cut leaking on the right side of the head of Hector Sosa. Trinidad punches his way out of the corner.
What a fun fight this is.
You mentioned that pace of Sosa. They have slowed down a little bit, but he's still marching forward.
Yes, he is.
He's a hard left hand.
Yeah, he's just breathing heavy, and definitely it's the burn of fatigue, but it's also that thudding jab and these right hands
Yes.
from Omar Trinidad.
And Omar is, you know, he's moving backwards and he's forcing Sosa to miss a lot of those shots, and that takes a lot out of your gas tank.
Very good
When
point.
you throw with power and you miss and you're just punching air, that's really, you can't breathe because you don't hit anything. So it really disrupts the breathing and it disrupts your output.
And you mentioned those thudding shots from Trinidad. Even if they're not landing clean, Sosa's still absorbing them to the body and to the arms, and that can be quite taxing as well. Hard left hand by Trinidad.
Yes. Oh,
Time right there. Woo!
Another one in the books, our main event. Very fun and competitive, and Trinidad playing to his hometown crowd as the King of LA sits in his corner as he progresses through his title defense here as we
Calm
are
down a little bit more, but I think
headed
they'll get it under
to
control. There's no risk.
another exciting round, round number 9, just around the way. Take a look at the action here. Pearl, walk us through.
here you have the champ doing such a great job of fighting on the back foot. Look, he's pulling, constantly pulling Sosa and landing these short shots here in between the movement, and forcing the challenger to miss some of these shots here. And you can see them both taking a small break here, and it's well deserved. These two have been just going at it this entire fight.
Gotta go, guys, gotta go.
Look inside the corner of the challenger, Hector Sosa. Talking about how his output may have slowed a little bit. We'll see what he has here as we enter the 9th round. TJ DeSantis, Pearl Gonzalez, Doug Fisher is our main event of Hollywood Fight Nights. Appreciate you joining us here on UFC Fight Pass.
I love this movement from Trinidad. Nice work from the champ, going upstairs, downstairs, back upstairs.
Omar, use it or pull it back.
Nice work here from the champ right now. Utilizing that post there to probe. Maintain his range and control it, even though he's against the fence. Yeah, his movement, he seems to have the better movement of the two, and I think that it's really going to shine in these later rounds as the fight, you know, comes to a close.
I think Trinidad has the composure right now and maybe the better condition. He's not breathing as heavy as Sosa is.
Sosa's shooting, they're aiming for a home run. combinations. Like you said, he's hoping to land that knockout. And he might. He very well might. He's playing a very dangerous game, but the output from him on the power shots is so much more than what Trinidad's throwing. Trinidad can probe you and roll you and pepper you. Add a little seasoning, a little salt and pepper here and there, and then he'll land his big shot like he's doing right now.
Yeah, there's some variation to his punching power.
And that's what really, he's efficient, and that's what makes him so effective. And when he does land his knockout shot, he's not surprised because he knows, when to throw a hard shot and when to just set it up.
And he has a way of wearing his opponents down by doing that.
Yes.
So I can see 8 rounds on the face of Sosa right now. He's not smiling anymore.
No, I saw that for him coming into this round that he wasn't smiling. Beautiful movement from the champ. And this is that dangerous game I talked about that Trinidad likes to play. I mean, he's in a corner, he's planted, and
got
still
an
not getting
accidental
hit.
headbutt. We got a cut on the left eye. You know what? Give me time.
Corner of the left eye.
Time. Omar, there.
That was a
Here.
headbutt.
Doc, take a look at this eye, please.
Doctor would come in and take a look at the eye. It was already cut on the right side and now cut on the left side.
I think we're going to be okay. So
That cut looks looking pretty good.
Yeah, it doesn't look too big.
It's not
Devastating.
bleeding. It's not bleeding into the eye. It is bleeding.
Both cuts on the head of Hector Sosa by accidental headbutts.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice right hand by Sosa. 9 rounds in the books. What a fight, what a main event. What a Hollywood fight night.
What
Let him know
warriors
it's been ruled an
these two
accidental
are.
headbutt.
What warriors.
Accidental headbutt was called
Doug
that
Fisher,
cut.
what are we thinking?
I feel like Trinidad is pulling away. I scored round 8 and round 9 from him. I think decisively. Sosa is slowing down, but he is still game and still dangerous.
Doug.
9 down, 3 to go in our main event. WBC Continental America's title hanging in the balance.
Go, guys, go. Number 10, number 10. Omar, number 10.
Here we go, 10th round underway.
Challenger coming out swinging for the fences.
What else is new?
And Sosa's down to 1 to 2 strikes at a time now, and that makes it a lot easier for Trinidad to read, especially because he's throwing these big power shots. He's not really setting them up. That jab, you can see the jab's not as prevalent as it was in the beginning of the fight from Sosa. Ooh, nice body shot from
Two men
Trinidad.
exchanging that right hand, as you mentioned, Pearl, digging to the body by Omar Trinidad. Looks like they did a good job of cleaning up that cut.
Yes. Nice movement. I do think Sosa needs to get back to his jab. He's got such a nice, clean, sharp jab. And he's not throwing it anymore. He's just looking for these big looping punches. Oh, nice work.
Lancing right hand by Sosa.
Trinidad's movement is incredible. He has such good movement. place and just jerk and jerk. I mean, he's got incredible movement.
His right hand got through for the champion. Swing and a miss there by Sosa.
Nice jab. Sosa relentless in this forward pressure here.
Trinidad very comfortable with it though, on that back foot.
He's figured out the timing, I believe, and figured out the movement in a sense. I mean, he can still get caught, right? But I think ultimately he's got the rhythm and the timing down and is comfortable. We know he's comfortable. He can fight on his back foot. We've witnessed it before. Nice jab. Nice cover. Oh, he's feeling himself. Look at that movement.
He's smiling and talking. The champion doing big things here of the stretch of this fight. 10 in the books, 2 to go.
Sosa seems to be frustrated with the movement of Hector, and I think that's what's happening. And that's a very clear advantage that the champion has.
King Calabal's taking in this one, as is Taptarici alongside the promoter, Tom Loeffler. What a night it has been, guys, in our main event. Starting to see the champion, I think, Doug, pull away a little bit further.
Yes, I have him ahead 97-92. Might be closer on some of the official scorecards because I thought round 7 could go either way. I thought round 5 was very close. I scored both of those rounds for Omar Trinidad, but now going into the championship rounds, he seems very composed, very confident, and just boxing within his skin. He's in his rhythm, as you said.
11.
The King of LA defending his throne against the tough Argentine in Hector Sosa. TJ DeSantis, Pearl Gonzalez live, along with Doug Fisher, our main event of Hollywood Fight Nights live on UFC Fight Pass.
Yes, the champ looks much fresher. And he's not frustrated, so he's not getting emotional in this fight. He's staying disciplined and he's staying true to his skills.
This combination of punches there a moment ago by the champion of Trinidad. Aggressive is Sosa, but wise to all of it is Trinidad.
Yes.
Trinidad has very underrated upper body movement.
And, you know, this is the mental warfare. This is the part that, the unspoken part of war that not many people understand. I mean, it's a mind game right now. And Trinidad understands he's not getting caught in an emotional fight here. He's staying very disciplined and true to himself. And Sosa, you can see, is an emotional fighter. We're witnessing it right now as I speak. You know, the emotions are high for him.
Sosa's starting to reach a little bit, getting a little bit desperate here as Trinidad pulls away.
That's what happens when you get emotional. Your technique and skill go out the window and you fight on emotion. And right now he's frustrated. He can't really land anything anymore on Trinidad because the champ is just moving and elusive and agile. And so it's frustrating. And
Sosa's vision might also be a little bit impaired with that left eye.
All right, stop,
I mean,
no
his eye
punch.
looks fine to me. There's no blood in it.
Well, regardless of the vision,
Give me blood.
that smile is gone by the wayside. We haven't seen it for about 3 or 4 rounds.
What's frustrating for him is he can't land. And that's because Omar is moving all around him. Like,
Stop,
it's frustrating.
Let him go.
And instead of Sosa taking a step back, just taking a deep breath, resetting himself, and maybe pulling back, maybe trying a different style of fight, he's just pressing forward. Ooh, nice right hand. Oh!
Sosa's still game, still dangerous.
Absolutely putting it on the champion, but Trinidad saying there's nothing there.
That's what he's got to do. Is if he can get Trinidad stuck in the mud and still he can land, but Trinidad's the matador at this moment.
Blood leaking from that left eye. Trinidad targeting the head with his shots.
What a fight. This is so much fun.
No punch. Let's go.
Another one in the books. We saw Sosa land a couple nice right hands in that round. Doug Fisher, your thoughts on what we've seen thus far?
Yeah, another competitive round. I think
Gentlemen,
Sosa
last
made
round,
it
we can
close,
touch gloves
but
at
I
the
think
bell.
the guy who was in control for the majority of those 3 minutes in round 11 was Omar Trinidad. I have it 107 to 101 after 11 rounds.
Cora Gonzalez, walk us through some of the action.
Here you see just Trinidad. This is a mental warfare happening at this moment, just corralling as the matador at this point and just moving all around Sosa, forcing him to miss and frustrating him at the same time. So he's creating a lot of pressure right now and putting a lot on Sosa without even really having to do anything other than defend himself. And you can see the momentum change and the energy shift change because the challenger is putting more and more output out and the champ staying relaxed. And that is what a champion does, is they find a way to win.
12th and final round underway. Glancing left hand by Sosa.
Great movement, just phenomenal movement.
That headlock drawing the ire of the crowd here inside Commerce Casino.
Doesn't bother the champion. He's having a blast.
Blasting a combination there too. And the challenger's still very much game,
my
trying to come forward and make something happen.
He is very dangerous. But how intelligent is it to fight this style of fight where you're not taking much damage? You don't really have to risk putting yourself out there like he did in the beginning of the fight, and is just force and just pulling all the energy and sucking all the energy out of the challenger by just being evasive, being elusive.
We talk about the development of all of our athletes here under this 360 banner. For Omar Trinidad, he found himself in a very tough fight tonight, still very much in a tough fight, but this is a professional championship performance tonight out of the reigning defending king of LA.
And the adjustments he's making, the adjustment he's made in this fight is beautiful. And he's found a way to win decisively, is what I believe. I mean, he looks so good right now, and he's so confident, and the momentum is all in his corner. And it was the adjustments he made in this fight.
Omar, let him go. Stop.
We're inside the final minute of this fight.
And the movement, I think the movement has been the key skill in this fight for Omar Trinidad, is just his ability to move and be agile and not emotional and disciplined and stay true to boxing.
30 seconds left in the fight. Nice left hand by the champion. They're going to swing to the final bell.
Stop. No punch. Let him go. Go.
Sosa would like that. Let's see if they do.
Final 10. Glancing left hand by Sosa. Firing back as a champion. 12 rounds in the books. What a fight. They might go 13 if the referee lets it.
That was a great fight. Great fight.
Sosa thinks he's done enough.
I don't know if he does or if he's just proud of that performance, and he should be. That was an incredible fight. An incredible
Absolutely.
performance.
Doug Fisher, your thoughts, final scorecard.
My thoughts are it was a hell of a fight. I have it 117-110 for Omar Trinidad. Sosa lost a point for that knockdown in the second round. I would not be surprised if some of the official scorecards are closer than mine, just because Sosa was so game. He was coming forward the entire night, and he did land hard punches in every round. I just believe that the better skilled boxer, the fighter who landed more clean punches, was Omar Trinidad.
take a look at the closing moments of this fight. Sosa was game throughout and wanted to try to fight to the final bell and beyond, as both men were still in each other's faces. But I think they both earned each other's respect as well.
I was about to say that. I think they have, and I think we'll hear that during the post-fight interview with Trinidad.
Absolutely.
And you could see the wear and tear on Sosa's face. He knows he's been in a real fight. And this is a guy who's used to being in with world-class opposition. And I'm sure if you asked him, do you think this Trinidad, is he a world-class fighter, or is he on his way to becoming a world-class fighter? And I bet you he would give the nod to Omar.
Absolutely. Phenomenal performance by the champion, defending, and I mean, he had a very game challenger in front of him tonight. He needed all the right things, all the necessary adjustments down the stretch to, potentially pull away and do so with a little bit of space in between.
Yeah, and he did more than fight him for 12 rounds. He really put his skills and his ring generalship and his boxing IQ on display, especially down the stretch of the fight.
He's come such a long way. Again, a club-level undercard guy to this main event spotlight, and he's done more than enough to prove that he belongs.
There are some elite fighters and world-class fighters who fight down to the level of opposition, and Omar is one of those guys who raises his game. He steps up to the level of his opposition.
Another phenomenal night here for Hollywood Fight Nights, and don't forget, our year continues. Sadriddin Akhmedov back in action. He's the main event as Hollywood Fight Nights hits the Chumash Casino Resort Friday, December 13th. Tune in. It's live and exclusive on UFC Fight Pass. All right, the judges have tallied their 10s and 9s to make this one official. We go to Matt Perino.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a hand for these two incredible warriors. After 12 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge Rudy Berrigan scores the contest 118-109, and Judge Zachary Young and Fernando Villarreal both score the contest 119-108 for the winner by unanimous decision. And still, the WBC Continental America's featherweight champion of the world, Omar Trinidad!
And still, Omar Trinidad gets it done, retaining his WBC Continental America's title. He does it once again in front of his hometown, the King of LA.
I am here with the winner, champ. How you feeling? What an incredible fight that was. Did you have fun tonight?
Oh yeah, I had fun for 12 rounds, man. I did my smart boxing. I couldn't get the knockout, but I wanted to go 12 rounds to show you that I'm ready for the elites next year.
You did such an incredible job with mental warfare, corralling him and moving him, putting him where you wanted to. Was that the game plan tonight?
Oh yeah, I told you guys, look, I always want to get the knockout. I know knockouts make the reels, man, but I wanted to go 12 rounds to show you guys a new wrinkle, which was me boxing, sticking and moving and making it hard for him.
You did. You fought forward. You fought backwards. Was there anything that surprised you in Hector?
Yeah, I mean, he's tough, man. He's Argentinian. You got to give him a round of applause for everybody from Argentina right here. Man, they're hell of warriors, He put up a fight. He made it tough for me. He got me ready for the elites for sure.
Ready you are. Well, how soon are you looking to get back in here and prove yourself? I know that there's some big opportunities on the horizon for you.
Well, whatever. My team want me to go back to the drawing board and work on some things, or tell me have some other plans for me. I'm all for it.
What do you have to say to the crowd?
How you guys like the fight, huh? It was nice, huh? 12 rounds, baby. Hey, it's a Trinidad show. I give you a new wrinkle. It was boxing, and I'm glad I did that, man.
We are so glad you did too. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion, Trinidad!
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. For real, thank you.
I'm here with our promoter, Tom Loeffner. Tom, what an incredible fight. How are you feeling right now?
Well, Pearl, we want to thank all the fans for coming out. Give it up one more time for the King of LA, Omar Trinidad. With this win, he's going to be rated #2 in the world. He defended his WBC Continental Americas twice, and we're really proud of Omar Trinidad.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Hollywood Fight Nights. Thank you.
Omar Trinidad getting it done, a unanimous decision. No surprise there on the scorecards. Gone from the undercard and gone from being under the radar is Omar Trinidad.
Yeah, he just gets better and better. And the beautiful thing is that he's earned it every step of the way. He hasn't he hasn't taken any soft touches. And he's always willing to fight whoever they put in front of him. He's willing to challenge himself. But as you heard in the post-fight interview with Pearl, he's always willing to go back to the drawing board. He's always willing to learn new things. And it was nice